Now, there's one more thing I want to touch on before we get to the uncensored part, and that is, besides being a musician, you help run a Little Mama's events. Can you kind of give us a little info for those who don't know or might be interested in what that's
Little
all
Mom
about?
events, well, me and my girlfriend run it, and we started off. We were called something else a long time ago, but we ran into a little legal issue that I can't really get into. But we changed the name, and we co-run it, and we book concerts and tours all over the country. Everything from clubs to, my wife, Michelle, she books a lot of the hip hop, a lot of the larger, higher end hip hop shows. I do mostly punk and rock and heavy metal, but over the last year and a half, we've merged them together, and it's just bigger than ever.
So that's Little Mama Events. So if you're
Yep.
looking to have someone book you a show or you want to be involved in some part, look up Little Mama Events.
Yeah, or you know what? Just Google Willie Psycho. You know what? Google my real name, Willie Carter. Just look me up on Facebook.
Okay?
I'm really easy to find. Yeah, we book tours. Mainly, I book tours for smaller bands, but Michelle, she does like the bigger groups. And we've been doing it for a very, very long time. I mean, she did about a dozen shows with DMX, which is I'm not gonna talk shit, but I'm just gonna say it was a fucking nightmare. And I'm sorry I said the F word again, so just bleep that out. And I'm just leave that at that.
We
But
can't
that's what we
bleep that
do.
out. It's live.
Oh, we're live. Whoops.
Yeah.
Anyway, but we do that about 12 hours a day, and when I'm not doing my animal rescue stuff, we do that. And when I'm not running the booking agency, then I'm out with my band, and we're touring. We're always gone. It's really fun.
Speaking of touring, if I was to get on your tour bus from one end to the other, what would I find?
Oh, you mean the tour van? Last tour we went on, we left in the bus and came back in the van. I don't even want to get into that. What would you find on it? You'd probably find a bunch of guys, a keg of beer, some band equipment, and a dog. And, a PlayStation video game and a bunch of Taco Bell. I mean, that's it. You're not going to really find a bunch of stuff. And the occasional Band-Aid here and there that likes to come hang out and supposedly sell merch, but they really don't sell shit.
And a dog, so you have a rock dog. It must be your dog.
Yeah, Pepper, a little black and white dog, and dog's on my Facebook. This dog just goes everywhere.
He is just cuter than hell. So, I know you, especially you, and I know some of your acquaintances or friends love to play jokes on each other, and some of them are just outrageous. Will you give our audience a few of examples of what you guys do to each other?
Well, it's not what we do to each other, and I feel really sorry for the next band that comes on tour with us, because we did it, and I'm not going to mention the name because dude's probably still pissed off. But we had a van, and they took a bus. Buses are really super, super expensive. We went, I don't know where the hell we were at, middle of Utah or somewhere. And while they were playing, we went outside and we super glued the bus door shut. I mean, we had a van, so we were parked behind them. They had this big monster bus, so we super glued it shut. And I mean, just stupid stuff like that.
So how long did it take them to get into it?
It took them about an hour to figure out. I mean, they called a locksmith. They were calling everybody else. It took them about an hour to get on the bus. But the biggest prank we've ever played on anybody, and this was in San Diego. There's this guy named Marcus, and I'm going to bust him out. Marcus plays in this band called With Bare Hands. I don't even think they're playing anymore. This guy was always at the rehearsal building talking about, he can bang this chick and bang that chick. And it was with Psycho dudes from this band called Deathless, and we all had the same room. I think it was at Exum rehearsal room or something in Escondido. this guy, Marcus, pissed everybody off because he thought he was Mr. Man. So we went on Craigslist, and we, you know how Craigslist used to be. You could order like hookers and stuff. We ordered him a tranny prostitute, and this guy had no freaking idea what we did, and we got it all on video, and it's up on the internet. I mean, he come busting out of the band rehearsal room screaming like he didn't know who to beat up. It was funny.
So he must have gotten pretty far until he figured out that he's got the same junk as him, huh?
Yeah. I'm thinking I'm gonna get I'm gonna get some head and some of the, oh hey, how you doing? And pulls the dick out. I'm gonna be pretty upset about that too. And we got it all on video. And Marcus, I know you're gonna see this and you're gonna be pissed off. That's what you get. You mad, bro?
And I know you like super glue or duct tape. I believe it was super glue, like toilets shut, all sorts of crap with windows. I mean, you're a nut.
I know. I think it's funny, but some bands don't really think that's funny. But hey, if you go out on tour with us, everyone's like, hey, can we come open for you guys? I'm like, yeah, sure, buddy.
Obviously, you don't have a beware of band sign.
No, but come on, dude. I mean, you know you're going to get it. You know you're going to get hazed. It's just going to happen. But, I mean, but it's all fun. It's fun stuff. And just so you know, if you ever get anything super glued, just take a lighter and some hot water and it'll come right off.
Well, thanks for the tip.
You're welcome, Laura.
Okay, now that you kind of got on the transvestite, hook up with one of the guys, do you have any other type of groupie stories? They can be of any sorts. It doesn't have to be you. Tell me, like, one of the worst things. Do you have, like, psycho groupies? Do you have, obviously, there's slutty groupies in that realm. But give me a story or two about some groupies.
If you're in a band, girls are going to like you.
Sure.
You can be the ugliest person. Thank God I'm not ugly. Well, some people can think so, but whatever. They can, whatever. But girls are going to like you, no matter what. And in some cases, guys are going to like you. I'm not really cool with the guy part, but it just happens. I mean, there's a couple of stories. I'm really not. I want to get into them more about like the whole psycho groupie, whatever stalker thing, but I really probably shouldn't.
Well, you don't have to say names.
No, trust me, it's just better. I should write a book. I should feel like Motley Crue and write a book about it and sell it. It's probably better that I don't get into it. Trust me, I will be in a world of doo-doo if I do.
And why would that be?
Oh, I don't know, Laura.
Oh, come on, Willie. You got to tell me something.
Nope.
Got to give me something.
Nope. We got to move on to the next question because I'm going to be in a world of trouble if I do.
I'll
tell you when we get off, but
you can't even tell us like one, like mediocre.
No, I can't actually.
Well, you're no fun.
Oh, I'm a whole bunch of fun. I think I'm too much fun, but I'm have to leave this one alone for now.
Alrighty. Let's see what else we got. We usually end the program with a groupie story. I guess
I do have another. No, I was going to say I do have another question in there somewhere that you're going to totally put me on the spot with.
Yeah, that was the last of the interview is any type of groupie story, and you didn't put out. I'm a little disappointed, Willie.
Oh, I have no problem with putting out. It's what I have to deal with when I go home that I really don't want to deal with.
Well, if you don't say names or situations, then what do you have to do with?
Oh, jeez, Lord, don't do this to me. No.
Willie, you know me better. You know me better.
Nope. Ain't gonna tell you.
What a wuss.
I know.
Willie the wuss.
Hey, we can't all be perfect.
Instead of Willie Psycho, it's Willie Wuss from now on.
Geez. Hey, when do we get to the uncensored part of the show?
We are in it, and you're not uncensoring shit.
Oh, this is the uncensored part, so I can say, like, fuck? Okay, fuck.
I mean,
So
come
what else
on.
do you want to know, Laura?
How many groupies have you been with before you got a girlfriend?
I am not going to answer that. That's a question for the book that I'm one day going to write.
Yeah, all of us women in here are going, ah.
Well, you know, it is.
Are you up in
Gene
Gene Simmons realm?
No, Laura, you're baiting me to answer like that. I'm not going to answer that.
Yep, I got fish. I got my fishing
me.
pole, and I'm reeling it in. It's got a big Willie on the end, because Willie won't go home.
If I was truthful about that, nobody would believe me, so I'm just not going to answer that question.
Oh, come on. Before the show,
No.
I even told you I was getting into this, and you were all for it, so
I know,
now you're
but I'm
chickening
not
out.
going to. There's two reasons I'm not going to answer. One, because nobody believed me, and two,
We'd believe you. I'd believe you.
It's just a respect thing for my girl. I mean, I can't be a total douchebag. I can be a little bit now and then, but.
Well, do you have any type of juicy story you can tell us? Funny,
Oh,
mean?
absolutely.
Okay, then let that buck.
But I'm not going to tell you right. I'm not going to tell you right now.
Oh my God, Willie,
Yes.
I'm gonna beat the hell out of you when I see you.
Oh, and I'm sure it'll be pretty fun too when you do that.
No, I won't. I'm gonna break bones and shit. That's how I roll. I'll break your fingers
Oh, wait,
so you
that's
can't
right.
play
You're
your
a
bass.
biker, too. I better be nice. Uh-oh, I'm in trouble now.
All right, Willie. Well, I guess it's probably about time to wrap up the show anyway.
Alrighty.
Here, I thought I could get you to give me some dirt. Of course not.
Okay, well, all I can tell you
come on. Even Brian Forsyth and Carlos Cruz gave me some type of groupie stuff.
All I can tell you, Laura, is Charlie Sheen's got nothing on me, and I'm just leaving it at that.
Yeah, I don't believe you. You're a chicken. You can't even tell me one story. I don't believe you.
First, but it's okay. But like I said, it's just a respect thing for my girlfriend. I can't do that. I can't really.
Well, you can say before we were together.
Yeah, but I'm not going to do it. I can't. It's a respect thing. She doesn't, she hears enough bullshit from me when I go on tour. She comes back. I highly doubt she wants to hear anything else. So
okay, then give me a tour story.
Tour story?
That she knows about. So then there's no disrespect involved.
I guess we went out with the Misfits for a while. Like, this was years ago. It was, well, we did a few dates with them, and I'm probably the most fun I ever had in my life. And when I got home 6 months later, some chick that I wound up banging in the back of the van.
Yeah.
I can say that because everybody knows about that. Calls me, tells me, like, she thought she was I was her baby daddy.
Did you have tests done?
I thought this was like 10 years ago. I thought we were all going to wind up on the Maury Povich show.
You are not the father.
No, I'm not. And it was at the Misfits show where we played with them at the venue of Scottsdale in Arizona. And everybody that was there will remember that show. Trust me. But that's about as far as that goes. So, if there's any kids running around that are about 10 years old with dreadlocks, it's not me.
It's not you. They probably don't have dreadlocks yet at 10.
It got a little bit worse, but I don't really want to relive that nightmare.
All right, Willie. I think it's
All right, Laura.
We're gonna wrap up the show. I totally appreciate you coming on the show and chatting with me. It's always a blast when I get to talk to you, and at least when I talk to you on the phone, I get the uncensored version.
Oh, you're going to get a lot more than that.
I'm sure I will. I'm
Thanks
still going to call you
Laura.
Willie the Wuss. You know that, right?
Oh, jeez.
Yeah,
I know. What can you do? We can't all be perfect, but we can try.
That's right. Okay, Willie, I'd like to thank you again, and we are going to end the show with Said and Done.
Yes.
Although you didn't say what you done.
Oh.
He goes, oh.
I'll be calling you a little bit later.
Okay.